Alrighty, y'all, welcome to Ellis Mowers. I got a lot of items from my grandma. Just had a lot of items that were there that, just got to cut the grass. So I provided her with a push mower and a cheap riding mower just to make sure that the grass gets cut over there. And I got a lot of little things. I'll go over them really quickly. It wasn't enough to do a video on. Like an update video for various reasons. We're going to work on this one. This is what this video is going to be on. Got this air compressor. The air compressor works. The hissing that you hear is from the hose. I charged it up, plugged it in. Beautiful. Cut off when it was supposed to, and all that good stuff too. Got some weeds growing in the yard here. Need to take care of too. They're in my little flower bed. But I gave her this lawnmower a couple years ago. The deck was already pretty bad, and it's now beyond repair. As you can see, the deck is completely sunk in. I know the motor's good on it, or at least it was good. And then the final thing is this Murray. They've had it forever, and I guess the folks around there that are cutting the grass are just the type, as long as it runs and cuts, they don't really care. But as you can tell, this thing's probably been running hot, and I'm pretty sure that it's blown the connecting rod on it. This has been like the toughest Murray ever. But as you can see, the grass and stuff's all caked on the side of it and all that. So got a riding mower over there for her, got a push mower over there for her. Neither of them spectacular, but they'll do the job. This one right here, I'm sure is worth saving. It's just going to be a little $50 mower. We're going to see. I think it's got a little bit of water in the fuel and all that stuff because it's been sitting under a deck for a little while. Yeah, you can see all that goodness in the tank there. We'll have to take the tank out and drain it and do a couple other things to it, but I don't think it's going to be that difficult. I think it's got water in the cylinder too, so we'll have to pull the plug out and purge the cylinder, which I'm going to get my items, my wrench and whatnot next. At least we know the gas tank's good because it's holding water or whatever that substance is in there. Back wheel's a little bent on it. Blade's in good shape. I just need to sharpen it and needs an oil change. The deck, you can see it's got some rust on it, but all in all, these are notorious for breaking and cracking right here. This one is actually okay right now. So this is a little cheap weed eater decks. It's got the classic series motor on it. Let me give y'all a record as to how old it is. Looks like it was made in 2009. October 09 year, 10 month, 14 the day. So a little over 10 years old. I'll clean it up. It'll be a $50 mower for somebody. They'll use it till it quits probably. So let me grab a spark plug. I'm going to blow out water, whatever it is in the hole, because I'll show you what it's doing real quick. It is... This lever works, which is great. I think I had to put that on there anyways to make it work. Just grabbing my tripod so I can sit y'all down. You pull it, and it's like it wants to provide resistance, like it's overfilled with oil or something. But again, I feel like it's just got water in the cylinder or something along those lines I need to blow out. But it's got compression, which is good. It just needs some run time, and like I said, I just need to get the plug out. The oil, dark, but still got oil in it. So I'm gonna take the spark plug out, put a little like WD-40 and stuff in the cylinder there, and then I'll get and pull it a few times, I'll show you the end result of that, and then we'll get it on the bench, and we'll take care of the whole gas tank situation. So there's the condition of the plug. It's fairly obvious that it's pretty poor. I'm going to try the wire brush method first, see if I can get it cleaned out. Just clean it out with the wire brush and hopefully clean it up enough. And then what I might do is I might take the air filter off, see if I can pull it and see if it'll run just on starting fluid real quick before we take that tank off and drain it. Well, so that would probably be the reason why it's not, or why it was doing that. Just for the kicks, though. Diluted a little bit with some starting fluid, and shoot, let's see what happens. Probably a smoke show, but alright, so it's got a ton of water in the tank, but hey, it's going to have a lot of oil to burn off when it runs too. Whew. Next order of business, I'm going to get this tank off. Looks like this one's got like a 3/8 and a 3/8 right here. And we'll take the governor springs and such off. Looks like the governor spring's working okay. Probably need to pull the throttle back just a smidge. I'll probably bend this down just to set the throttle, because most of these push mowers just have set throttles now. Just do it like that. Let me get it on the bench. I'll take the gas tank off. I'll show you how to take the gas tank off, and we will then drain out the fuel and put new fuel in it and see if we'll take off or if we'll need to do a diaphragm on it. So a lot of y'all have probably seen this. This kind of looks like the lens is clogged up a little bit. Let me clean you up. So let me get y'all right here. It's just 2 3/8 and it's 2 3/8 in this case. Usually it's 3/8 and a half to get you off. Again, I try and do my best not to spend a lot of time on these things, because this thing's only going to fetch about $50. So I try and do this real quick in under an hour. So what I'm going to do now, I'll show you real quick. I'm going to pull it out. You may or may not see like little rings or whatnot come out. I'll show them to you, and then you're just going to pull this little mechanism up off of the butterfly, and you can pull it out for the choke, or like where the choke and all that is for the butterfly. Alright, so there we go. That was easy to do. These are the rings that I was talking about. Sometimes they'll pop out. You just pop them back in. They latch back in. And now I'm going to take this tank, drain it out. We're going to put some fresh gas in it. I'll put it back together, and then we'll see if we can get this thing to run, because the primer bulb works on it. So, but I could see where it was spraying just straight up water too. So that was not a good thing. So we'll work on this, and then we will I don't know if I might have a little pinhole somewhere in the gas tank, but I might actually. We'll work on this and we'll see what we can do with it. Alright, so I cleaned out the tank. The tank was nasty. Super nasty. It does have two little bitty pinholes right here at the top of the tank. What I can do, I just filled the gas tank up a little bit. So I'm going to scrape those off and I'm going to JB weld them. And that should do what it needs to do. So let's prime it up. If I remember right, I had this mower a while back, and I was able to get it to where it would, or I changed the diaphragm and stuff out in it. So hopefully the diaphragm's still good, and we'll see if it'll run. Need to be woken up. Let it run for a little while. Come back to it. We'll give it a service and a cleaning.